In today's discussion, we are going to see about case study problems in industries, that is business. In business, the main concept is to optimize in the business. For optimization, we are maximizing the profit with the resources that are available. And for maximizing the profit, we are taking the mathematical concept functions of several variables. In the concept, we are going to derive a solution, and using that solution, we are getting a conclusion.
So, as she rightly said, the optimization in a business is a very important key concept when we come into industry. So, optimization of what? Actually, we can say, like, for example, I have to optimize the that is the resources, that is maximum utilization of resources. So maybe we can say minimizing the cost can be an objective function. Minimizing the cost can be an objective function, or else we can say maximization of profit. Profit is another objective. So when it comes to industry, we can say maximum utilization of the resources, maximization of profit, or minimizing the cost, or the various types of objective functions. As she was telling, so we do the concept of mathematical modeling. So we convert the real-time scenario that is in the industry to differential equations or to functions of several variables. So according to the scenarios available in that situation. Okay, according to, for example, let us take there is a production of 2 products or 3 products. We can have various variables. Suppose if they are producing 2 products, we can have 2 variables x and y. Suppose 3 variables, they will be producing 3 variables. So that is 3 products. So according to the situation in that industry, we can use the accordingly required number of variables, and we can construct the equations. That is, we can construct objective function and the constraints. There can be various types of constraints. For example, if she is doing a business, she will be having some limited resource of finance, investment. She will be having a limited resource of materials or machines. So labors, electricity. So these many constraints are there. So involving all these constraints, she will be planning like how to get a maximum profit with this kind of scenario. Alright. So this will be a kind of real-time problem. So in order to give some solution for the business, we are trying to use the concept of functions of several variables, where we do mathematical modeling and we convert that real-time situation into that is equations, and we solve. That is what she was telling, that deriving solutions. In order to derive solutions, we have multiple methodologies. I think in your school level you are discussing about linear programming problems. Am I right? Linear programming problems. That is LPP we call, where we use graphical method. When we can use graphical method is there is only 2 variables. Am I right? X and Y axis. If you have more than 2 variables, then we will be using simplex method. We will be using simplex method. There are various types of methods according to the problem. That is, we can use big method, simplex method, like multiple different types of methods are there. So we can choose the right method for that, and we can derive solutions. After finding the solution, we can tell that whether with these constraints, if you start a business, what profit you can earn, whether you can maximize the profit, whether you can minimize the cost, or how will be the flow. So instead of really working in an industry and really doing all those stuff, by mathematical calculations itself, what you can do, you can analyze, you can come to a conclusion whether I could start this business, whether I can run this business. Okay, if I'm with these many constraints, if my objective is to maximize the profit, is it possible? Is it possible? Can I work with this constraint? So what are the things I should do? I should change. So which area I have to change? Whether number of laborers should be increased, whether the electricity usage should be increased, or whether the machinery should be purchased, maybe one another machine should be purchased. It can be planned. It can be planned accordingly to fit that mathematical model, and again work out, again stimulate, again iterate, and see what results you get, so that we can go into that approach. So it is a very, very important logic. It's a very, very important concept. So functions of several variables is a beautiful concept from the mathematical area, which can be applied into the industry, and even you all can take various case studies like this, and you can analyze. So if this is the industry scenario, why can't I try some mathematical equations and get some solutions for that industry? Am I right? So it's a simple tool. Actually, this is a simple tool. Mathematical modeling can be done with various mathematical ideas. Maybe using differential equations of ordinary differential or partial. Maybe there are various things are there. In that, functions of several variables is a very, very small tool from which you can create a set of equations, and we can do a lot of innovations into this. So thank you for the case study in this model. Thank you.